Alright, listen. Alright, so as usual, I'm watching a gumball episode, and somehow ended up watching a full-on stress simulator. Like, I'm expecting dumb cartoon jokes, and now I'm watching a grown man speedrun unemployed. Yes, ladies and gents, today I'll be talking about how this episode of Gumball showed us that you can never, and I mean never, trust Richard Watterson with a job. But hey, before we start, make sure you subscribe, and if you don't, you gonna catch this blade. Alright, so episode starts off, Richard's broke, shocker. Nicole's working, the house is one inconvenience away from collapse. So Nicole's like, please just get a job. A simple request for the wrong person. Alright, so boom, Richard pulls up to a construction site and they hire him immediately. No questions, no resume, no, what are your skills? What happened 10 seconds later? I'm gonna give you some time to think. Yup, place is done, it's cooked, fried. They sit Richard at a desk. He doesn't understand chairs. Not like, haha, doesn't understand. Like he's actually confused. He doesn't understand. He might think Excel is a sport. Fired. Instantly. Alright, now the episode starts moving. Customer service? He's crying. Security guard? Asleep. Retail? Chaos. No build up, no lesson. Just L after L after L. Alright, this is where it gets wild. Richard is terrible, but every job still hires him? So this is either a joke or the most accurate depiction of employment ever put on TV. Nicole doesn't yell, she doesn't crash out, she just stares. That look? That's a I love you but I'm tired stare. Nicole might be the realest cartoon mom, I ain't gonna lie. You could debate me in the comments though. Alright, eventually Richard realizes the only job he's good at is being Richard, which sounds wholesome. Reality goes, yeah, sure, whatever. He didn't lock in at all, bro. Like, the only match I can find is Patrick. Like, let's be real. This episode casually hits job hopping, burnout, fake confidence, and hiring desperation. And then acts like nothing happened. So at the end of this episode, everything resets. Richard's still unemployed. Nicole's still caring. Kids, completely fine. No lesson, no speech. Let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all in the next one.